Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love to take these deep dives into the animal kingdom, and today is no exception. We're tackling gibbons.
Gibbons.
And let me tell you, listeners sent in some incredible stuff this week. Looks like we've got a lot to cover.
Yeah, it seems like they really want to, I guess, go beyond just like the basic gibbon facts.
Exactly. So no just like, oh, gibbons swing from trees. Like we're going full on
Yeah.
deep dive,
Deep dive.
really looking at their acrobatics, how they talk to each other, their family dynamics.
Don't forget conservation, of course. And actually their role in Southeast Asian cultures, which is super interesting.
Right. Like, who knew gibbons were so culturally significant?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Okay, but first, acrobatics. I mean, 35 miles per hour swinging through trees. That's nuts. I could barely walk in a straight line that fast.
Right, it's mind-blowing. So how do they do it? Well, it's all about their anatomy. They've got these super long arms, obviously, but it's more than that. It's like their whole body is built for this.
Like, they're designed to be like little primate Spider-Mans.
Exactly. They have these incredibly flexible shoulder joints, and their hands are basically hooks, perfectly adapted for gripping branches. And get this, they even have a special wrist joint, like it's a ball and socket joint, unlike ours, that gives them a crazy range of motion.
So they're like, what?
Yeah.
Like Olympic-level gymnasts of the rainforest?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, have you ever seen a gibbon, like, miss a swing?
Not that I can recall. It's always so smooth.
Totally. Now, imagine being able to chat with someone a kilometer away. That's how far gibbon calls can travel.
Yeah. The listener sent in a bunch of recordings, and it's wild how loud they are. But it's not just random noise, right?
Oh, definitely not. It's like each species has its own unique language, like a whole repertoire of calls they use for everything. Defending their territory, attracting mates, keeping the family together. It's pretty amazing.
It's like a whole opera happening up in the canopy, and we just don't even know about it down here.
Yeah, right. And get this. Some researchers think there are even like subtle differences in calls within a species, maybe like warning about different types of predators, or maybe even like different kinds of food.
Wow, that's incredible. So families sticking together, calling to each other through the forest. And speaking of family, the material you sent mentioned that most gibbons are like the ultimate couple goals, right? Monogamous.
Well, yes and no. Most gibbons form these really strong pair bonds, and they do often mate for life, but, nature is messy. It's not always as simple as it
You're
seems.
saying there's like gibbon drama going on we don't know about.
Well, drama might be a bit strong, but research shows that sometimes there's a little bit of extra pair mating going on, which, to be fair, can be good for genetic diversity.
Oh, right. Keeps the gene pool fresh.
Exactly. It's not about judging gibbons, it's about understanding their behavior, right?
Absolutely. So all this swinging and socializing takes energy. What are these little guys eating to fuel all this activity? I mean, they look pretty lean.
Well, their diet is surprisingly varied, but their absolute favorite, ripe fruit. They're like total fruit
Like
connoisseurs.
little furry foodies.
Yeah, but they also munch on leaves, flowers, and even sometimes insects or bird eggs if they can get their little hands on them.
So it's not just a fruit salad up there.
Nope. And that's actually really important for the whole forest. See, by eating all these different things, especially fruit, they help spread seeds all over the place.
Oh, like they're little gardeners,
Yeah.
helping the rainforest thrive.
Exactly. Which is why it's so heartbreaking to talk about the threats they face.
Yet, sadly, it's not all sunshine and swinging for gibbons. The material listeners sent in really highlighted the conservation challenges.
Yeah, it's pretty grim. The biggest issue is deforestation, hands down. As humans keep cutting down forests for farming, logging, you name it, gibbons lose their homes and their food sources. It's like someone came in and bulldozed your neighborhood.
It's devastating. And then there's the whole illegal pet trade, right?
Ugh, don't even get me started. It's cruel and it's unsustainable. They often kill the parents to capture the babies.
Oh, it just breaks my heart. And it's especially sad when you consider how important gibbons are in the cultures of Southeast Asia.
Right. I mean, they're not just animals, they're woven into the fabric of these societies. In many cultures, gibbons are seen as these symbols of harmony, good luck. even spiritual connection.
Yeah, a lot of listeners mention that, like their calls are seen as messages from the spirit world or bring good fortune.
Exactly. And their amazing movements, that brachiation we were talking about, has inspired traditional dances. It's amazing, really.
It really makes you realize that losing gibbons would be a loss for everyone, for the planet, for these cultures, for us.
Absolutely. It's all connected. Protecting them means protecting the forest, the culture, the whole ecosystem.
Wow, what a journey this deep dive has been. We've talked about their crazy athletic skills, their complex communication, family life, their role in the rainforest, and even their cultural significance. So much to think about.
It really makes you appreciate these amazing creatures, doesn't it?
It really does. Big thanks to you, of course, for sharing your expertise.
My pleasure.
And to you, our amazing listeners, thank you for sending in all that incredible material. We hope you learned a lot about gibbons today. And who knows, maybe it'll even inspire you to learn more about other fascinating creatures out there. Until next time, happy exploring.